turning, aces high. We're rocking every moment, reaching for the sky. So catch your breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for. Electric vibes and the energy's on. We're taking the stage, it's time to get it on. Three highlights, the thrill of the game. From the courts to the field, you remember the name. Grab your snacks, settle in for the ride. It's game day, baby. Let's take it in stride. Are you ready to rumble? The stage is set. With the lights ablaze and no room for regrets. Sounds are screaming, adrenaline's popping. From the kick-off to the buzzer, the excitement is jumping. So grab your dress up, the game's ignite. I see the game's ignite. Bringing the thunder, it feels so right. Thunder, it feels so right. Welcome to the showdown, it's time to ignite. With the lobe on the air, bringing you the fight. With the crowd roaring and the tension so thick. Get ready for highlights, every kick and flip. From the field to the crowd, we're breaking it down. Tracking every move from the ace to the crown. But raise the sharp blades and start to impress. We all to the top. From silent land, no stress. Get set for the thrill. It's game time now. I'm ascending through the crowd. Let me show you how. Scores are dropping, wheels are turning, aces high. We're rocking every moment, reaching for the sky. So catch your breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for. Electric vibes and the energy's on. We're taking the stage, it's time to get it on. Three highlights, the thrill of the game. From the courts to the field, you remember the name. Grab your snacks, settle in for the ride. It's game day, baby. Let's take it in stride. Are you ready to rumble? The stage is set. With the lights ablaze and no room for regrets. Sounds are screaming, adrenaline's popping. From the kick-off to the buzzer, the excitement is jumping. So grab your dress up, the game's ignite. I see the game's ignite. Bringing the thunder, it feels so right. Thunder, it feels so right. Welcome to the showdown, it's time to ignite. With the lobe on the air, bringing you the fight. With the crowd roaring and the tension so thick. Get ready for highlights, every kick and flip. From the field to the crowd, we're breaking it down. Tracking every move from the ace to the crown. But raise the sharp blades and start to impress. We all to the top.
attempt 101. Trying out for the Giants.
Sweet ass right there.
Yeah! Yo, the Giants need this dude. This is 30 yards.
Attempt number 2. Trying out for the Giants.
Yo, give him a 10-day, bro.
We're moving it back.
No way. If you make this, you're better than a kicker on the Giants.
Right? Attempt number 3. Trying out for the Giants from the 25. It's not that easy. All right? It's not that easy.
Here we go.
4. Trying out for the Giants. Moving it back.
We're gonna get Pat McAfee to sign you up. NFL kickers can't even do this.
On 30-yard line. I'm getting a little tired. We gotta try one more time. We're moving it back. I think I got one more in the tank. Just make it 38 inches. Game inches.
Get set for the thrill. It's game time now. I will send you to the crowd. Let me show you how. Scores are dropping, wheels are turning, pace is high. We're rocking every moment, reaching for the sky. So catch your breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, does it feel good to be back? What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ROMA Sports, where we go around the country and the world and talk sports. I'm AK, your favorite guy, and tonight the NBA has started their engines and I have some fun parlays for tomorrow's games. But there's also some other betting issues in the news for the NBA that just broke. I mean, holy crap. Talk about how to start off a show.
You said it, big dog. I mean, I'm gasped after that intro. I mean, talk about a low blow. I mean, listen, stuff was brewing about a year ago about scary Terry Rozier, a.k.a. Kind of swept it under a little bit. Maybe the NBA might have gotten in trouble from that. But someone did not forget, and that was the Federal Bureau of Investigation. They locked down. They kept it on the low.
Cash.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, the dude's doing work between all genres, sports, life, social stuff. You got to watch yourself, guys. So, listen, I'm a little disappointed. I didn't get a front because I'm a gambler, and I definitely lost a couple on him. I won a couple on him. But let's just get it going, baby.
Absolutely. We also got the NFL and college football on the horizon. Then we take a look at the World Series, make our predictions. But first, please go to riseofmiddleamerica.com. We got a lineup of podcasts, history to news, pop culture, true crime, sports. We got a show for all your needs. Join our Roma Nation Discord. That's where the magic of Roma Sports unfolds. If you want to be a podcast host, producer, researcher, or writer, this is your launch pad. The top of the page is all of our socials. And scroll down to the bottom, the latest Roma merch right here at this link. If you want to help us out, go ahead and grab your merch because we got some nice stuff in there. We're going to have some Roma Sports merch coming in here soon. Also, at the bottom of the page is a PayPal link. Make a monetary contribution. Help us keep the lights on. Help us create all these great shows for you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button so you never miss a beat. Now, without further ado, it's Fast and Furious. All right, so we're just gonna get through this quick because we had a bunch of baseball talk that we talked about, but we're down to two. All right, that is the Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Dodgers. foregone conclusion about the LA Dodgers. You know, they like to turn it on right at the end and then, wipe the floor with everybody. I mean, they only lost once going into the World Series, so we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, they're a menacing machine, as you would say. They just clobbered the Brewers. I mean, that's just crazy right there. I mean, to do that and to show the Brewers who are hungry, like, hey, we're still the big dog. We're the LA Dodgers, and come get some. But if you look at the other side, those Blue Jays were rocking and rolling about a month left in the season. They kept that division lead. They kept the Yankees behind them. They got hot, team effort, spiciness, as you would say, and it led them to a comeback against Seattle.
Yeah,
Dump did not have enough, and here we are in an exciting World Series. I would actually want to say this is pretty exciting.
Yeah, one side was lackluster, but the other side was full of excitement. My God, that series between Toronto and Seattle was one of the best series I had ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, listen, no matter how bad we might hate the cheating Astros from 8 years ago or whatever, you got to give props to George Springer. I mean, he is a legit ball player, and to come up that clutch with a huge 3-run homer, big swipes throughout the series, I mean, making noise, bro. Like, that's what he's there for. So,
I mean, he's called Mr. Postseason, right? So,
I mean, lately, yeah. I mean, I would want to think it's Jeter, but Mr. November. But hey, listen, big ups to Toronto. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. I actually want to see them win because I just can't stand the Dodgers. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to the NFL. Chargers are whooping the crap out of the Vikings right now.
Yeah, really quickly, I'm so sorry. Toronto played the Dodgers this season in an interleague match. They played a 3-game set back in August, and the Dodgers won 2 out of 3. So just a heads up on that as they're heading into that World Series. Go ahead, brother.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so I got this game at 41.5 over.
That's funny. I mean, they took a fumble return away for a touchdown early in the second quarter. They took that points off the board immediately. So, they're kind of hooking around that number there.
Yeah, I know. 41.5 is at 41 right now. I just need somebody to kick a field goal. I mean,
you want to know something? Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, dude. The Vikings, you got a whole fourth quarter. Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the games coming up this week.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that top game, man, I love Bijan Robinson this weekend. I could see 100 yards rushing. I could see 40 yards receiving. And I could see him automatically dismantling the Dolphins all by himself in the Georgia Dome.
He's almost defense proof. Right. There are plays that they have where they just throw him the ball and they just get 2 or 3 blockers out in front of him and he just makes guys miss.
Yeah, if he's got a couple of guys distance and he gets those legs going, forget it. He's super smart. He's super slicey, dicey. He's actually playing good football right now. If you look at his fantasy numbers the last 2-3 weeks, and hey, the Falcons are 3-3 with Penix Jr. So, I mean, hey, Drake London, they're starting to heat it up. Pitts is a little quiet, but their defense is playing pretty good too, and they play tough teams. So, big ups to the Falcons right there.
Yeah, what up, Biddy? And Mike McDaniel, I don't know how he still has a job. Like, I could go in there and win more games than he could.
Yeah. Time's almost up. We all know that.
Yeah, but the Falcons play down to their opponents. So I think it's 23-16 Falcons. That's what I'm going this week. Actually, let me put that down here.
I mean, they were really hitting Tua last week. I feel like the offensive line is not really with Tua because of those comments that he made about the team, laziness, not showing up to practice, mandatory practice. I mean, these guys are just out to lunch, bro. I think the Falcons are just going to destroy them, bro. 31-10. I mean, I could see that happening.
All right, let's move on to the Bears and the Ravens. Derrick Henry's back. But it's going to make a difference.
Going to make a big difference. Did you see the spread? Ravens are favored for the first time in 3 weeks. They're playing the 4-2 Chicago Bears, who are on fire. So that tells you something.
They're on fire. The problem is that their defense isn't built to stop the run. So
that's just the 2000 right there, man. Let's go to work.
I think Derrick Henry's going for 230 this game.
Why was he out? What was his nagger?
I don't know. I didn't even know he was out.
Yeah, I mean, and they were really crumbled. They had no players going the last couple of weeks. So, there's only so much you could do there.
Yeah.
I like the Ravens. I could see the Ravens winning this one 27-19.
27-19. I think it's going to be a much closer game, but I think the Bears are going to eke one out 24-21.
Nice. And go 5-2 and win 5 in a row.
Yes. Wow. I said this. At the beginning of the season. I said they're going to win 9 games. I didn't think they were going to be 5-2.
Well, if they win one more, they'll meet their winning total for last year. They had 5 wins last year. So, I mean, hey, they are making big-time improvements.
So, it was definitely the coach. That's what
absolutely
saying.
Because Caleb was there. Run a good system with the players that you have. See what kind of team you have. Produce a system that would work for that team with those specific players and their styles. If you got a bunch of guys who really can't run the 440 and they ain't going to go vertical, don't run streaks and verticals. The corners will be on them like white on rice. So, they're running good plays. They're running a good style. Defense is hanging in there. And, Caleb Williams looks pretty good, dude.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, the upset alert.
Really? They're playing that bad, huh? All right.
Upset alert.
Buffalo at Carolina. Bryce Young.
It's not going to be because of Bryce Young. It's going to be because of McMillan, their wide receiver. I think he's going for 3 touchdowns.
Really? Now, let me ask you a question. If I call a wide receiver screen, is he good at those plays, or what does he do so good, this McMillan dude?
He's a possession receiver.
Okay.
Like he can catch pretty much anything that's thrown anywhere around him.
So we're on an 8 quick turnaround, bang, right in the chest.
Exactly. He's always open. I don't understand it. I don't know why he's always open. I picked him up thinking it was the other McMillan from Tampa Bay. And I was upset with myself when I drafted him in my fantasy league, but I am definitely happy with his results.
You call that a whoops golden mistake that actually turned out to be in your favor this time around. That other McMillan, I don't even think he's playing. They need him, Tampa. I mean, Tampa's got no receivers. I mean, we'll get to them. But this next game's a little funny because Jets and Bengals. Aaron Glenn decides to say, hey, I'm not going to let anyone know who my quarterback is starting this weekend. But I will have a quarterback. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. Now, this strategy that you're using at 0-7, do you actually think it's going to work? Why didn't you try that the first 7 weeks? Not letting the team know your quarterback before a day or two where you're legally right to do that. So by pulling this move is kind of childish. And if they lose by 30 points, what I think they are, he's getting fired.
Pulling this move, he's going to be 0-8. If he didn't pull this move, he's going to be 0-8. So I don't know why it matters.
Too much media talk about the badness of the team and not enough about my next opponent.
Yeah.
So I feel like this team is destroyed.
It is, but we forgot to make the scores. I've got the Panthers on the upset in a big way, 35-24.
Nice. I like Buffalo, 35-20. I think Coleman and Shakir will get a couple.
Coleman's been kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, he has, and he needs to really do something.
Well, the thing, he's a big body receiver. He's 6'4".
Yeah, and if you look at wide receiver 3 and 4 for Buffalo, it ain't really happening. I mean, they got Kincaid. They got the other gentleman.
Well, wide receiver 3 is James Cook. So
yeah, and HBWR3. I mean, he's a great person to have, and you got Josh Allen. So listen, they mustered 2 games. They're not looking too good. Let's hit the road and let's get a W here. They are favorites on the road, I believe.
Yep. And I'm not going to waste time on this next one. Bengals 30, Bengals 30, Jets 9.
Yeah, 35-3 Cincinnati. Jamar Chase 3 touchdowns.
52-10. Let's go.
He might even do the dance in front of Aaron Glenn, and then that's it. It's over.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, next game. 49ers at the Texans.
That's a weird little hookup.
This is a weird game because the 49ers are 5-2 somehow with all the injuries and stuff that they've got. But the Texans, their offense can actually they have a possibility of making this a shootout. I think this is going to be a shootout.
I mean, listen, Houston's offense has not showed up yet, dude. 6 games. I mean, literally, they are like on like
Life
neutral.
support.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on, and I'm really surprised CJ Stroud has not got hurt yet. His receivers are getting hurt. They got no running game. Their defense is just hanging in there because the offense is putting them in bad positions. There's only so much you could do as a defense when your defense is starting at your own 30 and you only have 30 yards to play with. Like, it's just an all-around bad look there. Niners get no credit. They're well coached. Their defense is ridiculous. They did lose Warren, but you want to know something? I see the Niners going in there and slapping wax, bro. Give me 49ers 24-16.
You know what? I said it was going to be a shootout. You're right. That offense is not going in. I think it's going to be 49ers 17, Texans 16.
Yeah, I mean, I do believe in the Houston offense if you show me something a couple of weeks in a row. Like let's get the engines going. Until then, they're really lackadaisical at best.
All right. Our Giants.
Yeah, all right. So you want to do the Giants or you want to go up to the Cleveland New England game? I mean, Sanders ain't playing. But I want to talk about New England because they are the 3rd best team in the National Football League as of right now. 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Not coming out of nowhere, expectations. I don't even know their win-loss for this year. It might have been 6.5, I believe. They're almost there. Drake May is looking amazing. They got a really good defense out of nowhere. They got 2 running backs. If they could find one of them out of the 2 to run for 100 yards, that'd be great.
They're not running against that defense. They're going to have to pass. Cleveland's run defense is like,
and that's what keeps them in games. Yeah, that's what keeps them in games. The big dogs for the line in Cleveland. But going into Foxborough, Patriots have been on the road for a while now. So to get that home game, crowd's loving it, 5-2. I can't see the Patriots faltering. This is the week where teams will make that move and show you, are we real or not? And I want to talk about pretenders and contenders if we can a little bit later on. But at 5-2, playing the Browns who don't even know what's going on, I mean, yeah, no. I see the Patriots winning this game 28-17.
Yeah, I got Patriots 23, Browns 13. I am not convinced that Dylan Gabriel is their starting quarterback. And I have a feeling that in this game we're going to see Shadur Sanders.
I mean, listen, they have a starting quarterback and they're not playing him for some apparent reason or another.
And they just lost their coach.
Yeah, and Chet Holmgren got 15 points, so congratulations.
Yes. I had some weird parlays going on with NFL and basketball, so let's see, how am I doing right now?
It took 2 overtimes, but OKC came back and what a game to start the season. You got your 2 finalists playing. I like how they do that. You get your Super Bowl rematch early in the year, or you get your NBA finals early in the year, stuff like
Absolutely. Look at that. I got Murray with 3. I had him over 3 assists. He's got 6. Jimmy Butler for 20 points. He's at 9 right now. Jamal Murray for 20. He's got 12.
I have a nickname for Jamal Murray. I call him McGurkin. He looks like a bird. He looks like one of them little birds that is malnutrition when he has his hair up ready to go.
You're hilarious.
He's awesome. All right, let's get to Big Blue.
Let's do it. All right. So Giants already beat the Eagles, and they beat them handily. Right, and I think it's because they played the possession game better than they did.
Yeah. So all right. So when you're used to losing, you don't know how to win. You don't know how to call the plays to win a game. You'll find a way to lose. It's just in the DNA. I'm gonna sweep that Giant Bronco game under the rug, and it's hard for me to say. And I know you people are crazy. But they showed us something. They showed us that they can go on the road against a top 3 defense in a place where you really can't breathe. You got a whole bunch of rookies running around. You got a coach for his jobs on the line. No wide receivers, but an awesome defense. All right. Yo, dude, they scored 31 points, bro. They could have had the game, but when you're used to losing, you're not going to win at the end, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
They showed me, though, that we have a future. These Giants, I want to say, are lit right now. All right? Now, perfect time right here. I think they're going to get another one here, and we're going to wake this fan base up. Let's throw that Denver game under the rug because they showed us that we could put the points. We got out of that game with no injuries. Dart's amazing. Let me throw one. Let me run one. Let me do whatever. Let me not turn the ball over except for that one play. And he's a rookie. He'll learn. Denver, Peyton's a little cheated at head coach. I don't like him. I think there was a little beef going on during the fourth quarter because he started pulling out that bullshit Peyton, whatever, coaching dirty style.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Give me the Giants 24-23.
Got it. I got Giants 28, Eagles 24. I think they've got the formula. They're going to sweep the season series, and that's going to make this division competitive.
Yeah, and if Barkley doesn't get it going early in this first quarter, there's going to be turmoil on that sidelines because AJ Brown.
We got the Barkley stoppers.
Yeah, AJ Brown ain't feeling it. One or two little oh my god, I look bad scenarios, and the Giants are up 14-0 at the end of the first. There's going to be problems in Philly.
Yeah, there really is. You're going to have Phillies fans rooting for the Giants.
Dude, the Giants were up 20-0 in the late in the third in Denver. We were slapping. We could hang with anybody, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, Giants defense is for real. All right, Buccaneers, Saints.
Yeah, I mean, listen, hiccup game. They played one of the best teams in the league in the Lions, so the Bucs lost that game, but we'll get her back. Now, listen, Alvin Kamara is a beast. We all know that. But Tampa's got something to prove. They have no receivers, but Baker Mayfield will make you a receiver.
Yes,
right?
he will.
He'll throw you 6 passes for 100, and the next thing you know, you're getting picked up on the waiver wire. Give me the Bucs 34, Saints 13.
All right, I got Bucs 31, Saints 27. I think people are not giving the Saints quarterback enough credit. Oh, God, I don't even know his name.
Is it the Rattler?
Rattler. That's right. Rattler he's not turning the ball over.
That's the only thing he's got going for him, and that's why he's still starting.
Exactly. He's not turning the ball over. He's making some pretty tough passes. He's not a bad quarterback. I mean, he played in the system in Oklahoma, the same one that what's his name?
Baker.
Baker played under, the same one that
who else was a Sooner?
Hurts played under.
Jalen Hurts,
same
absolutely.
One that there was one other quarterback that
was Jalen Hurts Alabama.
Oh, what's his name? Browns quarterback.
Oh, Shador Sand? No, the other one. Your boy, what should we call it over there? Huntley. What is his name? Gibson?
Huntley. God, we were just talking to Gabriel. When you don't know the guy's quarterbacks for the team, he doesn't count. It's funny because I just said his name like 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I had a long day. All right, so next game, we got Cowboys at the Broncos.
This is an awesome game. I think this is the game of the week.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy game.
Now, I always say on the show I don't look at the lines, but I actually did because I was thirsty this week for some apparent reason or another. I think the Cowboys are like a 1.5 point underdog, and it's the highest over/under of the weekend. So, I think Dak's gonna have a field day today. I think Denver's gonna give it up again with the points, and I think Denver's gonna lose this game because they beat the Giants, and it was gonna be a flipper flopper.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Dallas is making that run now, and Dak's on fire, man. They got Pickett, Lamb's back, Ferguson's trying to set a tight end record. The kid, whatchamacallit, starting to run a little bit. What's that? Williams over there?
Williams.
Yeah. So, but their defense sucks. So, if they can get a couple of turnovers, they'll be all right. What do you think about Bo Nix, though? I mean, this kid's crazy.
Bo Nix is throwing 2 picks, but he's throwing
reckless behavior, right?
Yeah, but he's also throwing 2 touchdowns and throwing for 400 yards.
He really is. So what I'm taking out of this is going to be a 38-35. Which way are we going?
I'm going 41-35. That's what I got written down.
Who are you on top of the DNV?
I got the Cowboys winning this
Oh,
game
and
because,
so do I.
but I also have Pickens going for about 170 yards.
Hey man, listen, you could choose either one, dude. I mean, you go alternate 75 on both.
If
I
you're
think it's
making
good.
bets this weekend, choose the over, go Dak over 300 yards, go Pickens over 100 yards. Wherever that positive bet hits, take that. He's going to hit it. All right, because you've got Surtain is going to be on Lamb, but they don't have anybody else outside of that to guard Pickens, to guard Ferguson. Ferguson's going to go for a touchdown. Pickens is going to go for 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott's going to look like an MVP.
I could see linebackers playing man and the corners and safeties on a little cover zonage because you can't play these guys man up. The Cowboys, they go end to end with Pickens and Lamb, or is Pickens in the slot?
No, I think they're going to do some trickery. I think they're going to get Ferguson set up in a slot and make them have to make linebackers have to guard him.
So
they can't
Dak's
guard
going to be
all
in the
three of these
shotgun a
guys.
lot, even on first down. He's going to be looking to wing it.
Yeah, there's the Denver defense can't guard all 3 of those guys. They can't.
No, it's the
One
system
of them
they
is going
run.
to be open every single time.
Yeah, you can't play man on these guys at all. It's impossible.
Oh, my wife must have just got home because the air just turned on and I'm freezing.
Nice. She's actually said you can breathe a little bit now. You don't have to die in the basement with no air.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got Titans at the Colts. The Titans, man. I really think the Titans, they can make it work, but no, the Colts are just they're playing the best football of any team right now.
Yeah, and they got the best running back in the league, by the way.
Yeah, they do.
Jonathan Taylor. Super efficient dude, bro.
Mhm.
Keeps his body in great shape. The guy's amazing. He cut, slice. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. The dude's a beast, and he doesn't miss games. Let me ask you a question because I'm feeling like this is a hiccup game. We had an 11.5 point spread last week with the Raiders and Chiefs. This is this is a 14.5er, I think. Do you think the Titans have a better shot of beating the Colts in Indy compared to last week with the Raiders at the Chiefs?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
because their defense is much better than people think, and on top of that,
can you see what the just happened?
I don't see that happening, but I think that the Titans are going to cover the spread.
Yeah, it's a lot of points at home. Everyone's going to get super jelly by looking at these records and being like, "Are you kidding me? Let's go."
Yeah, because here's the thing: the Colts aren't the type of team that's going to blow you out. They're going to get a good 17-point lead, and then they're just going to force you to throw everything underneath and waste time, right? So I don't think now. I know that the Colts linebackers are going to have a field day. So if you like playing defensive stats, do over 4.5 sacks.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Because Cam he's either, I think he's the second most sacked quarterback in the league.
Listen, I mean the Colts, they're 6-1 and they got a home game. This crowd is going to be ridiculous. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a task for the Titans to pull this one out. I mean,
yeah, but Cam has been there before. Like, he can handle it. Can everybody else handle it?
what they got? Pollard. What they got? Ridley. I mean,
Well, they got Pollard, but they
Akana-Gona.
also have Tajay Spears. When they're behind, Tajay Spears is their out of the backfield running back. He's gonna have like 8 catches.
Well, we can't turn the ball over though. We gotta every possession. You got to do something positive.
Exactly. And then they're tight end with that weird last name. I don't know, but he's
I think it's like Akana-Gona or something like that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a big game.
He usually does pretty good. He was quiet last week, but he's usually on point.
Yeah, he's going to be quiet in the first half, but in the second half, him and Tajay Spears are going to have like record catches. I'm calling that right now. I'm going the over on catches on Tajay Spears and on this dude. I don't even want to try.
Okay. We'll call him okay.
You'll call them okay. There you go. All right, so I'm going Titans 16, Colts 40. It's just
I'm gonna go. Yeah, no, I understand. I'm gonna go Titans 24, Indianapolis 16.
exactly. All right.
Hiccup game.
We got 2 more games to go. We got the Packers, Steelers, Commanders, Chiefs. I'm sorry, Commanders. You're gonna fall into a buzzsaw because the Chiefs have woken up and they're not losing a game for the rest of the season.
And Daniels is out. So Mariota is going to be at Arrowhead, and I don't think that's going to be pretty good.
This is going to be an ugly game.
Yeah, I may not even watch this game, to tell you the truth.
I'll get to that one, but next is the other one is Sunday Night Football, Packers, Steelers. This is going to be a good game too.
Yeah, so I mean, they're saying, "Oh, revenge game, Aaron Rodgers against the Packers." Not really. I mean, that's kind of old now. Steelers are playing pretty good. They lost last week. I talked about that. I didn't see them going 5-1, but I could definitely see them going 5-2. Because I think Green Bay's fraud, dude. I think their offense is stale. I think their defense keeps them in it, but that's about it.
Their defense
has not showed me anything.
Their defense keeps them in it at home.
Yeah. On the road, they're a totally different team.
They're a completely different defense.
Absolutely. And what's up with the running back over there? The old Raider dude. What was his name?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. I mean,
Jacobs, he's doing his thing. Josh Jacobs is doing his job. All right. He's had over 25 fantasy points the last 3 games. So he's doing his job.
Okay.
But they have no receivers. I mean, Golden's gonna have to be the guy.
And he's a rookie.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
So go figure.
And he's gonna have to who's the defensive back on the Steelers?
Porter Jr.
Well, they got Porter Jr., but they also got the guy that was on
Hayward.
Not Hayward. They traded for him from the Dolphins.
Oh, Fitzpatrick, Minka.
No. Minka is back there in the Dolphins.
Really?
Oh my God. Yeah, you could tell I haven't had enough sleep this week.
You caught me off guard.
But anyway, Ramsey.
Oh, Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey.
Does he have any gas left in the tank?
Jalen Ramsey is going to be on him. And I don't see how the Packers are going to move the ball. I mean, they can't give it to Jacobs 40 times. You're going to kill him.
Pittsburgh knows what they're doing, man.
Yeah. So
At home
I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I like the Steelers.
I'm taking them 31. I'm going to say 31-23.
I like 27-20 Pittsburgh.
Let's see. Packers 23. There we go. All right, and then Chiefs Commanders. I think the Chiefs are going to do something worse to them than they did the Raiders last week.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, this is not pick the over and pick the Chiefs and take the points. Just
all 3.
Is it 3?
No. All 3 that you said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got let's see, Commanders. They can probably do some backdooring, but I'm gonna do Commanders 16, Chiefs. What number do I want to pick? You know what? I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna go 52.
52 card pickup.
52 points. The Chiefs are gonna score this week.
Whoa, a 50 burger.
They're going to score a 50 burger this week.
Jeez Louise with cream cheese. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. I'll give him 38. 38-23. Kansas City.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put this score as an exact score on my betting site.
On your correct score?
Yeah. I'm going to put 52 points. If they score 52 points, I win $1 million. You won't see me next week.
Listen, do you want to know what I was thinking about looking at? I'm gonna look at this bet. I'm gonna look at a bet where the Knicks do not make the playoffs.
Oh wow!
And now they're supposedly the second best team in the Eastern Conference. They're guaranteed a playoff spot. I want to see the odds of them not making the playoffs. Put a little shekel on that.
All right, I'm gonna have to look up. How are we doing right now? Oh, Jokic! I hit all my Jokic.
Yeah, he's a beast. We all know that.
ones. Ooh, I am on my way there. Look at this.
Very
So
nice.
let me show you what my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 leg parlay that I had tonight. Okay, listen to this. At Vlad McConkey with McConkey, 5 receptions and 40 yards, hit both of those. Justin Jefferson with 60 yards, he hit that. I had Siakam with 15 points, Toppin with 10 points, Holmgren with 5 rebounds, Holmgren with 15 points, hit all of those. Right now, I've got Jamal Murray, 3 assists, hit that. Jokic, 7 rebounds, hit that. Jokic, 5 assists, hit that. Jokic, 15 points. He's 1 point away, but it's halftime. So
Right.
unless he falls down the stairs while he's trying to get into his locker room,
Right.
he's going to hit that.
Right.
Murray for 20 points, which he's got 12. Curry to hit 3 threes. And then
Okay.
Butler at 20 points. He's at 13.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, hey, listen. That sounds pretty good to me, dude.
That's $10 for almost $2,000,
Bro, I think you're about to lock it up.
Yes, sir.
La 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 la, lock it up.
Parlay. Eat.
A 14-legger.
We need to incorporate.
That's
sports
like an
betting
octopus.
into this somehow, because I've been on fire the last couple days. I've been on.
I keep missing by like a point or a yard.
Not me.
I should be a billionaire.
I'm finding those soft spots, but they don't last long. You got to remember, when the NBA season starts, it's all unpredictable because you don't know how good the teams are, right?
Yeah, you got to.
We do, but they don't.
Yeah.
And it takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and then they finally set everything up to where you can't really
gauge anything.
Yeah, gauge. All right. So after that, we're gonna let's do some. Oh wait, you wanted to do. Let's do top 3 teams, East and West. I mean, not East and West. NFC, AFC. Let's make it.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So let's do this quick.
Let's do that. But I also want to say, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So after we look at the standings
So
of the NFL,
let's do this. Let's do the playoff picture. All right. So this is the playoff picture as of right now, nearly halfway through the season.
yeah.
All right. So in the AFC, we've got the Colts number 1 at 6-1, Patriots number 2 at 5-2, the Broncos number 3 at 5-2, and the Steelers at number 4 at 4-2. So and then we'll add them all in. All right. So the Bills at 4-2 at number 5. The Chargers at 4-3 at number 6. They're about to be 5-3. And then the Jaguars at 4-3 as the 7th team.
Yeah, the Jags are toast right now.
Yeah, the Jags, I think, because the Chiefs are on their way in, which are right behind them. And I don't see them beating out the Chiefs for wins this year, because I think the Chiefs they're going to win out the rest of the season.
Do we have a timetable for Mr. Joe Burrow?
They said 3 months, so he'll be back in December.
So that's like what, another 10 games? I mean,
no. I think the earliest he'll be back is December, the first week of December. That's the earliest timetable.
Man, if he was there, it'd be a whole different scenario here. But anyway, he's not there.
If he were there, it would be the Bengals would be 5-2 as well.
Probably, yeah. And the craziest thing is, there's 8 teams that are 5-2 in the NFL, which is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Let's swoop over to the right. The Rams, 5-2, 7th best in the NFC. Nah, I don't think so. I think they're better than the Seahawks. Scroll up. Better than the Seahawks. I think they're better than the Lions. I think they're better than the Bucks, and they're better than the Eagles. I think the Niners are better than them because, again, they're beating people with nobody.
Yeah.
You know what? Think about it. And they play the Rams all the time, bro. Packers number 1? No way. What are we doing? The Lions got to be number 1. I'm sorry. What do you think?
Yeah, I think when the Packers come to the Lions, they're going to be playing them on the road, and I think the Lions are starting to figure it out now.
Exactly.
They're starting to figure
plus.
it out. Yeah, and the 2 games the Lions lost were, I mean, they didn't get beat bad. They just were
the
on
game against Kansas City.
Yeah, they had the game against Kansas City where they were.
And they lost to the Packers week 1.
And they lost the Packers week 1 at home, right? So, Lions is another team that I think they need to have the number 1 seed.
Yeah, they need to let everybody know, like, hey, we are number 1. We're gonna have that home field. They can't go on the road. You're right about that. They get a little flustered. Dan Campbell starts calling stupid plays late, and then he wants to beat everybody up. Bro, it's 4th and 3. You need a field goal. You're going for it.
You go for it on 5th down, like
yeah, he wants to like really bow his chin. The guy's a madman.
Yeah,
I love it.
So I'm sorry, Chief fans. We'll talk about you next week. All right.
Yeah.
Out of these, everybody here in the AFC, all right, Colts, Patriots, Broncos, Steelers, Bills, Chargers, Jaguars. If the playoffs started today, who's going to the Super Bowl?
Well, I think the Colts are definitely for real at number 1. I don't think the Patriots are number 2 yet. I think the Broncos are. I think you could put the Patriots at 3, and then we could vice versa down. I don't know, man. If the Colts are the real deal and they keep doing what they're doing, I mean, how could they lose with that offense? And they don't turn the ball over, and Daniel Jones makes it look easy. And again, they got one of the best running backs in the league. They got the same coach for the last 3 years. I could maybe see Lions, Colts, maybe Broncos, Buccaneers.
Broncos, Buccaneers. Even without, because here's the thing: the Buccaneers are not making the Super Bowl
wide receiver list
without Mike Evans.
You don't think so now, right?
Without Mike Evans, they're not making the Super Bowl. The fact that they're 5-2 is luck, but now
it's because of Baker.
No, now he won't be back until Joe Burrow is back.
Yeah, they got too much on that plate. Right?
Exactly.
What about the Eagles? They're fraud.
We're sticking with the AFC right now. I think the Patriots right now, as long as they stay healthy, they are going to be the team to beat because they got a quarterback right now that just does not miss anything.
Yeah, he's super accurate. I mean, he's an amazing quarterback. They got lucky again with the quarterback. They definitely know what they're doing when it comes to picking quarterbacks or making a trade for one or whatever.
Yeah, and the Chargers might wake up. I mean, they're waking up now, but I got to see a couple more games. They got to play against the Chiefs.
Yeah, they got no running game really.
They got to play the Chiefs twice, and I think, and I don't think the Chiefs are losing a game for the rest of the season. So that's 2 losses right there. So that's 5 losses at minimum that the Chargers are going to have. So I just don't see it. But we're going with the teams that are currently in now. Over here in the NFC, Packers are going to drop. Because they've got too many road games, and I just don't think that their team is going to win in December with their defense. Yeah. 49ers. 49ers, I could see them in the NFC Championship game.
Silent but deadly this year, bro.
Silent but deadly. I like it. I want to see the 49ers and the Lions in the NFC Championship game.
That would be pretty strong. I like that. That's a flex game. I like that.
But Sam Darnold has something to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the NFC West is really flexing this year. You got the Rams, the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Falcons are coming.
Where's the other one? Where's the other? The Cardinals.
Yeah. Oh, the Arizona Cardinals. I'm sorry, I forgot the Falcons are in the Southwest. Yeah. But anyway, these 3 teams. I mean, hey, that you could take any one of these 3 teams and throw them in the top 5. I mean. You got the Niners with half a team. They're still kicking ass. Mm-hmm. If you scroll down, you got the Rams that have really stepped up their game. They're beating big teams on the road. They're handling sucky teams. They're winning the game. They're not playing down to their opponent, as you would say. And then you got the Bucs just hanging around there. And then you got the Seahawks with Darnold, like you said. Could you have more home games than not? I mean, Seattle's kind of different on the road.
They are, but they've won on the road. Yep. So they
have, yeah, and they got 2 running backs now. They got Walker and they got Charbonnet. So I mean, as long as they don't turn it over, They'll be all right, bro.
The only other two teams out of here that I see making the playoffs is, well, I'll say three. It's the three teams right here. It's I think the Panthers are going to make the playoffs.
This is a Cinderella story.
Yeah, I think they're going to sneak their way in like the last 2 weeks of the season. And if they make it in, they're the wild card because nobody knows how to defend against them. Right? I'm not saying
that you don't know what you're going to get from. You don't know what
you're going to get from them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a sneaky flex play. The Bears, on the other hand, I think they're about to go on a tear. I think the Bears are about to. I think they're about to go and be like, "Hey, NFL, guess what? We're back,
bro." I think they're on that tear right now, winning 4 straight, bro. Relevancy, showing people like,
they're about to win 5 straight. I know that Derrick Henry's coming back, and Derrick Henry needs to go for 230 yards in order for them to win.
Yeah, he's got to pull one of those miracle runs out. What about well, if the Panthers beat the Bills? Then you're going to say Buffalo is in trouble, but the Panthers are like, we just beat one of the best teams in football, because the Bills have still got that rep that they are one of the best teams in football because of the MVP quarterback and, all those AFC championship games they played in and all that good stuff. Huge game for Carolina's franchise, bro. That place is going to be rocking. Rico.
Rico Dowdle. All right. College football. What do we got here?
That's it. It's over.
It's it.
5.6 points per game Ohio State gives up on defense. You can't score a touchdown against them. You're lucky if you get 2 field goals, Salty. You're lucky Notre Dame won this week. You pulled one out. You looked bad in the first half. Listen, Buckeye football all day. But, big ups to Indiana. Big ups to Georgia Tech. All right. And big ups to Texas A&M.
Our teams are still in it.
It's amazing.
Undefeated. Yep. And then I said that Georgia Tech, I mean, they're not going to lose a game for the rest of the regular season.
I mean, if they do run that, they'll be in top 4, depending on what happens.
Who do they got? They got, let's see. They got Syracuse, NC State, Boston College, Pitt, and then they got the game against Georgia at the very end of the season. Dude, that's going to be – the state of Georgia is going to explode.
Yeah, Texas got that's a home game for Texas, right? Yeah, it's going to be sick.
That's a
handle those games going into that.
A home game against Georgia.
Let me ask you a question. That last game of the year, is that a conference championship game or is that a regular season game? Is that
a regular season game? And then they have to go into the ACC championship game against either Florida State or Miami.
Okay. Is that neutral fields or is that a home field advantage for somebody?
I think that's neutral field. That's in Charlotte.
Cool. Raleigh. Is it Raleigh or it's just Charlotte?
It's in Charlotte.
Charlotte, okay.
Yeah. That's where the ACC plays there.
Syracuse, that's a W. I want to see more points scored out of this team, but their defense is serious.
The defense is serious. All right. So Texas A&M, what do they got left? They got LSU. LSU's about to fall off the map. Missouri is no pancake. They almost beat Alabama in Alabama.
Yeah, so let's say Texas A&M gets by LSU, all right, which we all think is going to happen because of LSU faltering already. If Mizzou if Mizzou wins their game this week, that game's going to be crazy. If Mizzou loses that game, I could see A&M rolling.
Absolutely. Yeah. Then they got South Carolina. South Carolina. So San Francisco. South Carolina. Yeah. That Sanford game.
Sanford and Sons.
That game is going to be ugly. That game is going to be very. They're going to start. They're not going to start their starters. They're just going to let their second string come out and beat them by 60 points.
And then they end the season with their state rival. They're going to slap them up.
Yep. Texas. Ooh,
Texas.
Man. All right. And then last but not least, Ohio State. Who do we got?
It's like men against boys.
Yeah, they're going to crush Penn State.
You want to give me another cupcake game? I'll take another cupcake game. All we do is serve donuts.
They're at Purdue. Purdue, they are that for some reason, I don't know why, but every time that Ohio State goes into Purdue, something weird happens.
Hey, listen.
Something weird, like a pick six, a fumble for a
Rooski, whatever.
touchdown,
Yeah.
like a trick play, like Purdue always plays them hard.
Hey, speaking of semi-trick plays, how about that Jackson Dart Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, that was
pretty cool.
That was really
Look at this last game against Rutgers. That's 73-0 final. Calling it.
52-10.
10?
Rutgers is going to score in the fourth quarter.
Rutgers is not scoring a touchdown, bro. 5.6 points per game defense. Manungai, he's not there in Rutgers no more. He's running for the Bears. They got nothing.
I don't know. I mean, Rutgers is what, 3-4? I don't know why they joined the Big Ten.
They get destroyed. I think it was for their basketball program. I don't know.
Probably. All right, and then actually, I said that was going to be last, but Indiana, who we got?
They keep rolling.
Yeah, they got UCLA, Maryland, Penn State, Wisconsin, Purdue. Oh boy.
Listen, they made their mark. They went on the road in Iowa. They went on the road against number 3 Oregon. They won both games. I mean, this team came out of nowhere. They haven't really been good ever.
Yeah, but the issue is they're not playing Ohio State or Michigan.
They're not. And maybe they will. But
they're going to have to play one of them.
Well, hey, listen, forget about Michigan. Listen, the bottom line is this. Win the games in front of you like we always talk about, and they deserve it. They earn it. I don't care who's on that calendar right now.
Right. All right, that's your college. Let's see. So top 10, that's Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M number 3, Alabama number 4, Georgia number 5, Oregon number 6, Georgia Tech number 7,
Them
Ole
Yellow
Miss
Jackets
number 8, Miami number 9, Vanderbilt number 10, and the other undefeated team at number 11, BYU, out of nowhere.
Which I thought was better than the team they just beat over the weekend, Utah.
They got Iowa State, then they got Texas Tech, TCU, Cincinnati, then UCF.
I asked you. I said, hey, listen, Utah is ranked lower than BYU. I think BYU is better. And you were like, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. There it is. BYU holds on 24-21.
Man, that's crazy.
Get some good games, man. 7-0, first in the Big 12, ranked 11. I like the logo. Looks good. That's crispy logo.
All right. Well, the NBA is back.
Unfortunately.
Here we go. All right. So we had 2 games starting on Tuesday with there were some pretty good games. The Warriors pulled away, of course, late against the Lakers, 119-109. LeBron James didn't play in that game, so I don't count that game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's out with a torn vagina muscle. Shit happens at the end of the day. Listen, superstars came out to play, dude. Look, Shea 35, Sengun out of nowhere, 39 and 11. That's got to be a career high for Alperen Sengun. It has to be. Bro.
Look at this guy, James Butler III, with 31 points.
So JB3 shows up. I always shit on Golden State ever since the Splash Brothers broke up and Draymond's becoming like a reject. Yo, they come out and they beat teams, bro. They still beat teams. It's weird. Luka 43, 12-9. He's gonna have his hands full. You can't do it all yourself, man.
Yep. And then he had the Rockets and the Thunder. This is going to be when it comes to the Western Conference Finals, OKC is going to be there, but it's going to be either the Rockets or it's going to be the Nuggets.
The Nuggets. Because they're flexing again, Denver.
Because I'm not completely sold on San Antonio yet, even though I think that they have the secret weapon that nobody can stop.
Yeah, I mean, their age is going to get to them maybe because of experience.
Uh-huh.
But when you have a 7'6" wingspan over 8.5, the guy's an animal, and Victor Wembanyama, number 1 draft pick, dropping 40, 15 rebounds. The guy's paperweight, but he's got heart and he's getting bigger, stronger. The Spurs are set up, man. They're set up for 10 years, dude.
Yeah, they're one like solid point guard away from being.
Yeah, they're set up. I like it, and they got a great front office.
I know they had Chris Paul last year, but they had Chris Paul 5 years ago. Holy crap, that team would be impossible to beat.
Yeah,
CP3. They really would.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to yesterday. Cavaliers, Knicks 1-0.
Yeah, way to go, New York. Hey, listen, we played 10 guys instead of the original 5 or 6 guys, and no one gets game time play, burn the guys out, blah, blah, blah. So we got a new coach. He wanted to play 10 guys. Great. We were shorthanded a little bit. Cavs did not have Garland and Strus. All good. Knicks at home, 119-111. I think the Knicks are one of the best teams in the league.
Right. And, I mean, you had OG Anunoby with double-double, 24 and 14 with 2 assists.
Yeah, and he was questionable too, bro. So, the guy's an animal. As long as he doesn't pull that hamstring, because he's been having problems the last 2 years going into the playoffs with that hamstring. Mm-hmm. So, let's do what we got to do over here.
Yeah. And then you had the Nets, obviously, against the Hornets, and we knew they were going to lose, but holy crap, the Hornets scored 100 points in the third. They were at 111 points at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah,
it was ugly.
Yeah, they're going to be one of those teams where they're going to be leading points per game, but they're going to be not leading in the wins category because they don't play defense and they're not well coached. So it's a bunch of kids running around shooting the ball, and there's going to be a lot of nights where they're cold.
Exactly.
So 136, good for you. Take the win as you can, but I doubt they're going to be any good.
Yeah. Next game, Heat versus Magic. My Magic.
Ooh.
Bro.
So listen, the Heat was giving them a game, bro.
They were, and the thing is, they don't have Terry Rozier.
No, they don't have Scary.
They don't have
Thank
Scary
God.
Terry. So it's like, and the thing is that all the Magic big three all scored 24 points.
They did. You got Bane, you got Wagner, you got Boncharo.
Dude, if they do that every single night, ain't nobody beating them, bro. Like they got the defense and they can score points now. Because last year they were like bottom 3 in points scored.
Yeah, and you see this 121 for the Heat. I bet you the Magic don't give up over 120 points for a month after this game. Their defense is that good. You ain't going to see an opponent with 120 on the Magic again.
You won't. And like I said, the Heat are well coached. They
got Norman Powell now too.
Yeah, they do. Norman Powell went for a 30 burger.
Yeah, he's good. He's a 6-man off the bench when he was on the Clippy clip.
Right?
He's a good player. He's a good player.
28, 9, and 4. That's pretty good. All right, next game. Raptors 138, Hawks 118. Hawks, I thought were going to be much better, but the Raptors, they just have a bunch of role players.
Yeah,
everybody plays a role.
Well, this was a bad matchup for Atlanta because Atlanta doesn't really have any big men left, and Toronto's loaded with big men. They got Scotty Barnes, and they got a whole bunch of big dudes there. They got whoever they got. You can look at. They're all tall. They got my ex-Knicks. They got RJ Barrett. The guy's a shooting guard. He's like 6'7". He doesn't even look 6'7".
Yeah, but when RJ Barrett's got 8 rebounds, like
look, 25, 8, and 5. He's playing ball. He's in every little category there.
Exactly.
Yeah, Toronto's good. Toronto's not that bad.
76ers beat the Celtics.
What a game.
This was a great game. Maxey
exploded,
and VJ Holcomb.
So who is this kid?
First round draft pick, balled out. Holy!
How many points did he score? This animal.
He scored 32, I think.
32 points for a rookie. I haven't even heard of him before. I mean, good for him.
And he had like
Boston too. Let's go.
Like 8 dunks.
Yeah.
That kid was crazy. He's like a reincarnation of Dwayne Wade.
Listen, let me tell you something. This was a little reality slap in the face for Boston. It ain't going to be a friendly season.
It's not. Bulls, Pistons. The Bulls, I'm not buying them. I know they won, but I mean, Vucevic 28 and 14.
I was going to ask you, Nikolai's still there, obviously. Kate almost had a triple-double, but 2 bandwagon teams, 7, 8 seeds, 9 seeds, 10 seeds, they're not going anywhere.
I didn't pay much attention to this next game, which was the Grizzlies over the Pelicans. I mean, the Pelicans were winning the majority of the game.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ja put up 35, to tell you the truth. He's like a one-man army out there now. He's going to be hauling a lot of shots now since Desmond Bane's gone.
And then Zion, the new look Zion Williamson, 27, 9, and 5.
Little slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs it.
He finally got it. All right, now we got the Wizards 120, Bucks 133. Giannis with 37 and 14 as usual. Keyshawn George 21, 9 and 4. Who is this guy?
Yeah, so he played for Utah. They got rid of him. Wizards picked him up. Young kid, they got nothing. The Wizards, I think, besides Brooklyn, the Wizards, and probably the Hornets, these are the three worst teams in the league. So you're going to see kids put up numbers that are really not that good on other good teams,
Exactly.
And then you got Giannis 37 and 14 like it's nothing.
Yeah.
They're talking about trading him. Yeah, all right.
Probably the surprise of the night. The Jazz 129, Clippers 108.
Talk about putting points in the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, Walker Kessler with 22 points. Where did he come from?
Yeah. And again, the Utah was up 40. I mean, they let the bench play the whole fourth quarter. That's why it looked like 21 points a win there, but it was really 40.
Yeah, when you've got Zubac as your leading scorer, you're in trouble.
Yeah, Harden, Kawhi, that franchise is actually in trouble.
Harden killed my parlay yesterday. He's killed one of them.
Yeah,
the only parlay I lost yesterday is because of Harden.
Tripped over his beard.
Then, of course, you've got the number one pick versus number one pick, Victor Wembanyama
against Cooper Flag.
Versus Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag did not show up.
No, he had a rough one.
Yeah, the big lights came on, and
this isn't preseason now. You're playing against five starters.
Exactly. Anthony Davis 22 and 13. Victor though with 40 and 15. Dude, nobody could stop him yesterday.
Without sweating too. The guy's an animal.
Easy. He was hitting all kinds of shots. I'd never seen anybody.
Can you see 50 plus wins for the Spurs this year?
I see
out of this 82 game season.
About 48. I think 48 because the thing is, Wembanyama, they're going to start figuring him out and they're going to start getting him in foul trouble.
They're going to get him a little frustrated too. That young kid.
You start getting him frustrated once they start getting him because when you're that big,
yeah,
you can be fast and that big, but when you're going against a guy that's 6'9", 270.
And I feel like the worst person to go up against that would get you frustrated is Kevin Garnett.
Oh, yeah.
I think he would be under your skin in half a second, and you would literally probably lose your mind.
Yeah. Next, the Suns eke out against the Kings, 120 to 116. DeMar DeRozan with 29 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Good game for him. Devin Booker, 31, 5, and 3. He came in the clutch of free throws because I had him over 30 points.
Yeah, he did. He had a slow first half. I think he only had 6 points at the half, and then he stepped it up with 25 in the second half. But the Sacramento Kings, I mean, listen, they're going to score points. They're not going to win a lot of games, but they got DeRozan, LaVine. Those two guys right there can carry a basketball team, but I don't think they got enough. And Phoenix without Durant, maybe it's good for them. Maybe it's not. We'll see.
Well, I mean, because they were able to get a bench. That's why.
They got rid of Ayton. They got rid of Durant, right?
Small ball. And then the very last game, of course, Timberwolves 118, Trailblazers 114.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Grant, 29 points. I mean, this kid he's going to be an all-star this year.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's going to be averaging 30 points a game.
He's good. He's pretty good. Do they still do where you have to have a representative from each team, or is that just MLB? No. Okay. I don't know if he's going to make an all-star team. Maybe. There's too many players in the West. They're ridiculous. But Portland had a chance until their coach found out he was going to get arrested.
Yeah.
So they drop-kicked the fourth quarter on that game.
That was crazy.
We'll talk about that.
All right, so top 5 teams. All right. So what are your top 5? Let's make this quick and fit through. Top 5 Eastern Conference teams. Go.
I got the Knicks, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Boston, Orlando, Toronto, Miami.
That's your playoff. Oh, I thought we were doing top 5. All right, so I'm gonna do my top 5. All right, so I've got Cleveland, Orlando, New York, Miami, and the Sixers.
Philly.
I got Philly in there.
They still have Tobias Harris. Do they still have Corver? Kyle Korver for 3.
Let's see. Who does this? Let's see. Sixers have. Let's see if I can find out their game. See box score. There we go. All right. So the Sixers got Kelly Oubre, Barlow, Embiid, VJ Edgecombe. Dude, that kid is going to be a monster. Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Jabari Walker, Drummond, Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry.
All right, so this team is an AARP team.
Yeah.
This is not good. This makes me think twice about Philly. If this young kid's not rocking, Embiid's not going to be there mentally. You know that.
Yeah, but they got one hell of a starting lineup though.
Okay. Let's see what happens with them.
The starting lineup's going to make them a top 5 team. All right, and then I'm going to start with the West here.
Yeah.
My top 5 teams in the West, I've got the Nuggets, the Thunder, the Spurs, the Houston Rockets, and the Timberwolves.
Okay. I got OKC, Denver, Houston, San Antonio, and Utah. I don't have Minnesota in there.
You don't have Minnesota, but you have Utah?
Yeah, I got Utah, bro. I mean, I think they score a lot of points. I think they're going to score more points than the other teams a lot of times.
Okay. I mean, it's the beginning of the season, so I mean, they won.
Listen, when you got a guy on your team named Lars Markkinen, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go.
That's funny. All right, I think it is time. As soon as I find the bump. Franchise files. Here we go.
All right, we've got some breaking news for you. Miami Heat point guard Terry Rozier and Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups have been arrested in connection to an FBI sports gambling investigation. Next hour, we're expecting FBI Director Kash Patel to appear with the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York at a press conference announcing indictments surrounding those allegations. All right, CNN's Kara Scannell is joining us now with the latest. What are you learning about this? This just came in just a few minutes ago.
Ladies wearing jeans and sneakers.
Yeah, these arrests just happened. And of course, the Miami Heat guard, Terry Rozier, and Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, have been arrested. A third former NBA player is also charged. And what law enforcement officials tell us is that there are 2 separate schemes here. One involved a game rigging scheme. That's involved Terry Rozier. And he allegedly provided information about who was playing in games, who might be on the injury list, to some of the sports bettors that he was involved with, and he benefited himself financially. According to one official, he bowed out of a game faking an injury about 9 minutes in to help whatever bet had been placed on that game. Then there is a separate alleged scheme, and that's the one that allegedly involves the coach of the Trailblazers. And in that alleged scheme, that also involves 3 families from the New York mafia families, the Genovese, the Bonanno, and the Gambino crime families. That this is a poker scheme, according to sources, that involved playing Texas Hold'em, and that Billups was part of that scheme, attending these games. And according to one official, his attendance was there to be used as sort of a distraction to some of the other players who were playing, all part of a poker ring. So 2 separate sports betting schemes that they're announcing today. And we will, of course, learn much greater detail about what all of this entails next hour, when we do expect to see the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, the NYPD police chief, as well as the FBI Director Kash Patel, kind of laying out the breadth of these 2 alleged schemes. And we'll find out how much money is actually involved in all of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing.
It is, because here's the thing. This happens all the time.
Yeah, and it's just not a lot of people get caught.
Yeah, it's hard to catch because there's ways you can do it.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, before the games start, the bets are already out for everybody to see, right? So
correct. The numbers are out.
Yeah, so they already know, okay, I need to stay under this, I need to do this, I need to do this at that specific time, I need to stay over these amount of turnovers, I need to stay under these amount of points, I need to make sure I don't get enough rebounds, like it's it's not easy to do, but it's doable, and it happens all the time. And you don't see it much in professional sports because it's much easier to spot. But in college sports, it's rampant.
Yeah, they were talking about that too. They were saying that in college is out of hand. What are you going to do? I mean, now you're paying these kids too. So listen,
Yeah, well, the thing is that paying the college students actually kind of fixes that problem.
yeah, I'm hoping.
But it still doesn't. You got to remember, not every single college student's making $1 million a year,
No,
right?
Not at all.
No. You're talking about somebody that's a really good player on a really small school.
How much could he probably make? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's making like $1,000 a game.
Yeah,
those are the ones they're going after, and those games aren't televised, so it's not like like
you
what
pick on
happens
Akron versus Grambling and whatever. You got that guy that's quarterbacking.
It's like,
exactly.
he had 5 turnovers. Okay, moving on. Nobody's going to care about that.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
so
yeah.
it's much more difficult to catch.
How about Emmanuel Classe? All right. They had a first pitch prop, ball or strike. The odds were crazy for a ball. It was like plus 4,000 or whatever. First pitch, he threw it over to catch his head. There was a lot of bets on it. He got flagged, wound up being dirty. Okay. I feel like sometimes, though, it's not the players who get caught. It's their little squad ringleader sidekicks that really mess it up for them. And you know how I feel about Ohtani. You know, I think that they use that translator as a bamboozled move that Ohtani really did cheat, allegedly, as far as I'm concerned. And the Dodgers were like, I can't have this. MLB can't have this. We will pay somehow to get this under the rug, but you're going to make it up to us by we're paying you the peanut contract. All right. That's how I think peanut contract came into play, because it came into play after his translator got bagged for gambling. The peanut contract wasn't there before that. They were paying him $45 million a year. You understand? I think he's dirty, Ohtani. I really do. But that's on a separate case. Hey man, it sucks, dude, when the mob's got their hands around their neck.
Absolutely. Speaking of bets, so all the ones I gave before, boom, hit those. Chet hit his 15 points. Murray's at 7, got his 3 assists. Jokic had the 15 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, got that. And the only thing I'm missing now is Jimmy Butler's 20 points, which he's got 13. Jamal Murray's 20, which he's got 14. And Steph Curry, he needs 3 threes made. He hasn't made 3 threes yet.
Got 20 points. I don't know. Aaron Gordon got 32 points. What's going on? Resurrection, huh? They got rid of Michael Porter. He's like, I'm the real power forward here, not Michael Porter.
That's funny. How many threes has Curry hit so far?
I can go in there for you. Hold on. Box score. Threes. Golden State. And Curry is 3 of 8. Yeah, 3 of 8. You're good.
All right, cool. So he hit the 3. All right. So Butler just scored. So he needs 5 points and Murray needs 6. And I hit my $2,000. Let's go.
You buying steak? You buying a steak dinner?
Oh hell yeah, dude! We're gonna. When you come over here next week, we're going.
Don't feed me that Mr. Hanky poo on the corner of the floor there. I don't want to be eating them dog poo.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Murray does 19 points, I'm gonna go find his ass.
McGurkin, that's McGurkin, bro. You'll adapt the nickname. Don't worry. Ex Elizabeth, who McGurkin is, and she'll tell you it's Jamal Murray immediately.
Oh my God!
When he hit about 8 threes in a row in that finals for the Nuggets, he was on fire. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Coming around the screen, boom, 3. Up top, pull up, boom, 3. 28-footers. He adapted the nickname McGurkin. He had this round throw. He looked like a skinny little Tweety bird that was going out of control. He was crazy.
Yes, sir. All right. I think it's time to close out this show with the fans. All right. It's time for our NFL bets of the weekend. Okay, so typically I'll say who are going to be the 3 underdogs that are going to win. This week it's going to be different. I'm going to give you 4 of the favorites.
Listen, audience, listen. This guy's on fire. I've even pulled the pen and paper out. Let's go.
All right. So we've got actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I thought about it, and some of these games are not
your cup of tea.
Yeah. Okay. Here they got. I'm going to start off with this one. This is going to be a pancake. They got the Bengals minus 6.5. Take that
against the Jets.
Yes. Totally
Bengals.
Taking that. All right. I'm staying away from the Buccaneers and Saints because the Saints like to play close, and they got the Buccaneers minus 4. Stay away from that. They got the Colts, Tennessee Titans 14.5. I'll stay away from that. They got the Green Bay Packers minus 3 at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm actually going to take the Steelers plus.
I like it.
Plus 4.5.
I like it because Green Bay hasn't shown me anything.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't showed me anything, literally. So, I don't know. I think Pittsburgh's shown us a lot more than Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is in the zone.
Yeah.
They got Warren running the ball, right? They got the kid Austin. They got Austin, right? Wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
you
right.
know, Pat Freemuth.
Yeah, right. Pat Freemuth. So Pittsburgh plus 4.5. I'm doing on that one. All right. And next we've got the let's see. They got the Baltimore Ravens minus 6.5 against the Chicago Bears. He's got to be playing. Lamar Jackson has got to be playing. There's no way it's minus 6.5.
Well, Henry's back. We know that, right?
Henry's definitely back.
And I think Harbaugh did not name a quarterback. I think he's taking a page out of Aaron Glenn's book.
Oh my God. Let's see.
Who do they have as the backup? Huntley?
Here. I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna go Giants plus 10.5.
Okay.
I think it's going to be much closer. Giants know how to play now, and
Philly doesn't.
Philly just. I don't think they're going to.
This could be the start of a demise again for the Eagles. You know, they were in quicksand for about 15, 20 years. I would like for them to return there.
Tell me about it. All right, and then next, let's see. They got the Houston Texans as a favorite at home against the 49ers.
2.5. That's weird. I mean, again,
that is really weird.
Respect.
I'm gonna go 49ers plus 3.5.
You have to. I mean, where is the offense coming from Houston, especially on that San Francisco defense? What are you, nuts? Are they nuts? Like cashews? All right. So what's that? That's your parlay?
That's it. So it's a 4-legger. All right, so we got the Cincinnati. So we got Cincinnati minus 6.5, Pittsburgh plus 4.5, the Giants plus 10.5, and the 49ers plus 3.5. I'm gonna do. How much do I want to do on this?
Over and out. Whip.
There we go. Boink.
You boinked it.
There it is. Let me hold on, because I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up on the screen.
Yep.
So that everybody can see it. I'm gonna take out the wagers. Boom. All right, it's got that. Gonna go here. Plus. What do you got?
All right. I like Chicago plus 6.5. You know, I don't see it yet from Baltimore. You know, they've been losing games. You know, show me something. You know, show me something. So I'll take the 6.5. That's nice and juicy. I'm with you with the 49ers, bro. I like the 49ers plus the 2.5. You have it at 3.5. The line's 2.5 on FanDuel.
Wait, you said 49ers?
Yeah, they're 2.5 on FanDuel, but you wanted the 3.5, which is cool. I like Dallas plus 3.5 at Denver. I think Dallas is just scoring a ton of points. I don't think Denver could score as many points as Dallas. You know, they can't duplicate what they did to the Giants. You know, what's the odds of Denver scoring 30 points back-to-back games? Get out of here. Over-unders 50? Come on, bro. Dallas is a gimme on that one.
So would you say you're taking Dallas plus 3.5?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
And for my final pick, I like Pittsburgh as well. I like Pittsburgh plus the 3. You have it at 4.5, but we'll fix that up. So those are my 4 dogs. Bears plus 6.5. 49ers plus 2.5. Dallas plus 3.5. And Pittsburgh plus 3. The first 3 games are on the road. Pittsburgh's at home. 4-game parlay. Come get some.
All right. I just took yours right here. I just did it. So I got both mine and yours. I got mine and yours. We're about to find out.
Get him.
That's hilarious.
Hey, I got a quick shout out. I want to shout out Pepe's Place in New Rochelle. They got the banging Southern food, man. They fed me today. They fed me yesterday. They gave me sweet potatoes. They gave me mac and cheese for free. These 2 dudes are loving, wholesome guys, bro. So if you're from the area, hit up Pepe's Place in New Rochelle. They got the slamming food. And that's the bottom line. Shout out to Pepe's Place.
Pepe's Place, huh? All right. And then I got to shout out. Let's see. I got to find the site real quick. As soon as I find it. For some reason, okay, I can't find it. All right, but I'll be shouting out some new tallow products starting next week. Or not next week, but the week after.
Interesting.
I got some nice beard balm. That's why my beard looks all
Hey, I need a little beard balm for this frizzle.
Oh, this stuff is really nice. It makes my skin feel good. My wife got some stuff for her hands. We got sponsors now, guys. We got a bunch of sponsors. So
they came out with one for my beard called Jagged Edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Really quickly, could we have a repeat in 93? Knicks in 26. Knicks versus Rockets? What's up in the NBA Finals? Come get some.
Got to beat my Magic first.
I want to adopt the slogan, Knicks in 26.
Knicks in 26. That's hilarious. Magic, for sure. Anyways, riseofmiddleamerica.com, history, news, pop culture, you name it, we got it here. We got sports, all of our ugly faces all here. And then we have got all of our shows that we have for last week. We've been kind of off the last couple of weeks because we've got a bunch of things that we were supposed to be doing. They ended up getting canceled, but we were like, okay, well, let's take a couple days off because a lot of us need it. We've been working our asses off. Next week I think all the shows are going to be off next week. They don't know that yet, but we're going to do that because there's some restructuring and things I need to do to get us going into November and into the holiday season. I want to make sure that we have some of us are meeting up with each other for Halloween and I gotta get all the sponsor work set up and all these contracts and things. So it's dude, I'm telling you, Roma Nation is about to explode.
Yo.
You guys are about to find out.
The nation of domination.
That's right. So like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We will see you in November for ROMA Sports, very first week. I got to win this money first.
Happy Halloween.
Absolutely.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Smell my feet. All right. You guys have a good night, and we will see you in November.
Thanks, guys.